Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my top perfume picks for springtime. And if you want to go ahead and get right into the list, go ahead and go to this timestamp right here, because you guys know I like to talk. So when going through this list, it was really hard. My collection now has a lot more gourmand because in fall I picked up a lot of gourmand, but I've always been drawn to a certain type of scent, which is more of like your everyday, daytime, summer, springtime scent. So I had a lot of perfumes to pick from, and narrowing it down was really hard. The ones that I picked really remind me of springtime. They're also categorized into like transitioning. Some are like my winter spring scents. A couple are my spring to summer scents, and I will go over all of that. So I just recently did a haul, like my springtime haul, and I will have that video linked below because I know a lot of those scents are gonna make it into next year's video. But I am gonna do one honorable mention, and that is Florabotanica by Balenciaga. I've already been wearing this perfume for the last week. I've already gotten compliments on this perfume. This perfume is gorgeous, long lasting, and I've been testing it. And I already love this scent. Now, a lot of these are newer scents in my collection, but I know I'm going to be grabbing them for springtime. So the first three I'm gonna mention are more of my transitioning scents. I love these scents transitioning from winter to spring because I do like them in cooler weather. So the first one I am going to mention is actually what I am wearing today, and that is YSL's Libre. This perfume reminds me of a mall that we have here, the Mall Millennia. It's kind of a very ritzy mall with like Louis Vuitton and like Chanel Paris and Tiffany's. And whenever I spray this, it reminds me of that expensive mall. This is just a very zesty, citrusy white floral, and it's got this soapiness to it, which is the lavender note that is in here. And I just love this again for like transitioning more of your cooler spring. Okay, another scent that I like transitioning into spring because it is a bolder floral scent, but it totally reminds me of springtime just because of it being such a floral scent. That is Tom Ford's Velvet Orchid. This scent, this is just a beautiful, bold, floral. It's got like a woody dry down, and then there's a suede note in here that just smooths everything out, in my opinion. I love this for cooler, again, springtime. I mean, I'll wear certain scents year round. Like I would wear this, you know, throughout spring, but I specifically like it now because it's cool outside. This is something that probably could be a little much if it heats up, but right now in March, this scent is absolutely stunning. Again, that's Tom Ford's Velvet Orchid. Okay, so this last transitioning scent I actually enjoy wearing around March as well as September. I think this is a very beautiful musky, like rosy musk scent. That is Narciso Rodriguez for Her EDT. And I will try to remember to mention it if it's eau de toilette, but most of my perfumes are eau de parfum. This one, the black bottle, is the eau de toilette version, and I love this scent for springtime. I love it in the cooler months, and it's just got this beautiful rosy musk, but the musk is a little bit heavy on this one, so I do prefer this one again when it's cooler. And I really enjoy this one at night, but I absolutely love this scent for springtime. And again, I do wear it around September, but I think it's because that's when I got married and this was my wedding scent. So now we're gonna go into spring. These scents remind me of spring, pretty much the rest of these except for the last two, and I'll go over that. But following my Narciso Rodriguez, this next one is a much cleaner version of it. So if you don't care for Narciso Rodriguez because that musk is just a little too much, I've mentioned this before, Lovely. This scent screams spring to me. And this is just, to me, a more cleaner, fresher, toned down version of Narciso Rodriguez for Her. I do smell the similarities. This is compared to that one. So this is, I don't like to say dupe when that is not what that's meant to be, because there are perfumes that are meant to be dupes, and I'm not against dupes. I'm gonna go over that in a layered video, but this scent is very similar to that one. So if you don't want to spend that much on Narciso Rodriguez for her, or if Narciso Rodriguez was a little too much, I would say this scent is perfect. It's inexpensive, and this is Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker, and this is just a beautiful, fresh, floral, musky scent in my opinion, and it's so pretty for springtime. I love this scent too on rainy days, so I am going to be doing a rainy day perfume video, and these next couple ones kind of remind me of it, so you're gonna hear that again. So these are like my springtime scents after the rain. So after it rains, there's this kind of scent that we don't really get in Florida. I used to get it as a kid up north. After it rains here in Florida, it's usually humid and muggy, except for spring. Our cooler months tend to be like mid-January to like April. So these scents are just, something about them reminds me of after it's rained in springtime. First up is Marc Jacobs Decadence. Oh, so decadent. This scent reminds me, and I've never been there, and I've said it before in another video, but whenever I see movies that are in like Ireland, you know, where it shows like all the greenery, this scent reminds me of that. I just think of that kind of scenery when I smell this perfume. I know that sounds weird, but this is just a very pretty pear green floral scent, and I just love it for springtime, but more so like right now it's kind of cloudy. This is a scent that I would probably reach for, so I enjoy that one. And then these next two are kind of fall in that line, and that's Jo Malone, and this came in a set. This is Wood Sage and Sea Salt and Peony and Blush Suede. I like these on their own as well as together, and I always say that this reminds me of like an expensive beach. And when I say beach, I mean beach in the springtime. I've also said that this reminds me of like the Hamptons. You're walking through the sand, you got this beautiful linen dress on, and you're going to your expensive neighbor's house. This is a very expensive springtime beachy scent. Then I have my fruity florals, and one of them is still packed away. But I enjoy fruity florals in springtime, like my Mon Paris, which is packed away, and then my C2. I think this is like the Sea Rose 2. This one is discontinued, and this is like one of my favorite of the sea. This is, I believe, Sea Rose 2. This is just your fruity floral with your booziness that I like to say. And again, Mon Paris, they're kind of similar, and I really enjoy them for springtime and date night. So these are beautiful date night perfumes, but if I had to put them into a season, they would definitely fall in spring for me. And then next, I just unpacked these. These are the Oscar de la Rentas. These are both beautiful scents for springtime. I would say that the original is more of a green, fresh floral. And then Bella Rosa, like the name would imply, is more of rosy musk floral. But both of these are stunning. They are scents that I know I'm going to be reaching for springtime. I'm going to gravitate towards, yeah, this is like more musky. The musk in here is a little bit stronger, and then this one is more fresh and green. Again, that's Oscar de la Renta's Bella Rosa and Bella Blanca. This next scent I had mentioned in one of my videos, I think it was my bedtime video. This is Signorina by Salvatore Ferragamo. This is your beautiful fresh. So there's different kinds of fresh. There's like a citrus fresh, and there's like a clean fresh. So I do tend to, I should be more specific. So this has a soapiness, which is the lavender, but also like a fresh citrus sharpness to it. This is like a beautiful, clean, another clean, fresh scent. There is a note of pink pepper in here that I do like. This one has it as well. Think of pepper, like how it tickles your nose. That's how this is. This is a very bubbly, pretty, fresh champagne-y, like pink champagne kind of scent. It's inexpensive. You could find this online for under 40 bucks, but if you go to like TJ Maxx and Marshall, sometimes you could find this for like anywhere from 16 to 20. I picked it up for $16.99, and it's just clean and fresh. And there's this note in here that just reminds me of like pencil shavings. It's in a few of my perfumes. I haven't pinpoint what note that is, but I actually like it. It's like when you sharpen, you know, it's like a freshly sharpened pencil. It's in one of my Givenchy perfumes. This one has it as well. And it goes away, but I like it. I don't know what it is. But again, that's Signorina by Salvatore Ferragamo. This one I thought had a note of pink pepper, but there is something in here that's kind of peppery. And this is Lancome Idole. This is just a fruity, rose, musky scent that I think is gorgeous for springtime. I know some people say it's kind of basic, but I really enjoy it. All right, now we're winding down. So before I go into my last two transitioning scents, this next scent I have already mentioned is a top perfume of mine. It's a very any time of day, year-round scent. But if I had to put this scent into a season, it would definitely be springtime, and that is Delina. I find this scent to be very, very year-round, very any time of day. This is a gorgeous scent. But if you told me she must go into a season, it would definitely be spring. This scent is like flowers blooming. This scent is just so feminine and so pretty, and I absolutely adore this scent. I'm so happy she is in my collection. This is just a very beautiful springtime floral, lychee, rhubarb, sharp note scent. So there is a sharpness to this, as you can see by my eyes watering, that I actually enjoy, but isn't something that everyone likes. So spray this with caution. Okay, so these next two scents are very springtime going into summer. So you're probably gonna see them in my top summer scents, but they just have a freshness to them that I love for spring, but then they have an aquatic element that I love for summer. So I couldn't put one in one or the other category. So the first one I'm going to mention is Versace Dylan Blue. And this scent is just so crisp. There is a note of green apple in here. I think they say Granny Smith. And there's just this freshness to this scent. It's very crisp, very clean, very aquatic. I don't think it's described as aquatic, but this is very aquatic to me. And I think the bottle is perfect for this scent. I know a lot of people do not think that. They think because the bottle looks bold, the scent should be bold. This scent is it's kind of unisex in my opinion. I think a guy could get away with wearing this. It's, oh my God, it's just so clean. But this reminds me of a captain's hat. And I've already mentioned that this reminds me of being on like a ship or a very expensive yacht out in the deep blue sea. And I think that this bottle embodies that. Like, this reminds me of a captain's hat, this bottle. And the scent reminds me of, again, very aquatic, very clean, very fresh, very crisp. So I think this scent is stunning for springtime and summer. I know I'm gonna enjoy this scent both seasons, so this is a very beautiful transitioning scent from spring into summer. So that's why it's in this list. And then this next one is another one that I know I couldn't put in spring or summer. This is my signature scent, and that is Acqua di Gioia by Giorgio Armani. I've seen several zodiac videos, like where people pick out scents based on the zodiac signs. And this scent, I wear it a lot during the month of March because to me, if I had to pick a scent for Pisces, it would be this. So Pisces are very like easygoing. So like in my office, I'm like the therapist. A lot of people are drawn to the Pisces signs because we're very understanding. We're very generous. We are, in a way, our generosity we get burned a lot because we only tend to see the good in people. So my husband, a Virgo, he's more strong-headed. He's more black and white. He's very logical. So I would say I get burned less because of his sign and me picking up his personality. You need to earn my husband's trust. With me, you need to lose it. Like, I want to be your friend. I am very like trusting to a fault, and we're also very forgiving. I know this isn't a zodiac video, but I'm very into the signs. I'm getting more into it now. But this scent is just very fresh. It's inviting. It's also a scent that I get the most compliments on. Like, this is my scent. I don't know what else to say. It's also very aquatic, which is like the fish. So we're the two fishes. So if I had to pick a scent for my sign, it would be this one. And this is just very spring, summer, in my opinion. And it's absolutely stunning. And yeah, so that is my very long top springtime scent list. Let me know what you guys think. That's a lot of perfumes. Do you guys own any of these? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? And that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me and haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when I upload. And until next time, guys.